I had to meet somebody, so I went into a building. A lady, over 70, 75 years of age, and she's a very petite, small woman. She just comes up to me with a big smile on her face. "How are you doing?" I don't forget faces, I may forget names, but I don't forget faces that I see. I just look at her, I don't know her, but okay, I respond, "I'm doing wonderful, how are you doing?" Da-da-da. Then I go up. After 20 minutes, I get off the elevator and I'm just coming. She again comes up to me and with the same full enthusiasm, "How are you doing?" So, wow, this is just 20 minutes ago. Then I respond somehow and then I'm getting into the car. Somebody who was walking with me says, "Poor lady, she's lost her memory, she doesn't remember a thing." I said, "She seems to be doing wonderful." I don't think she was this happy with her memory on. Right now she's exuberant because she's forgotten everything. This is the case with most human beings. Little drink and they forget something. Now they're exuberant. Lowering your faculties and thinking that I'm well is a serious mistake. This happened. One day Shankaran Pillai, he was just outside in the marketplace and he met an old friend, a college friend that he had not seen for more than 25–30 years. So they really jammed up and he invited him home and he came home for dinner. When they were sitting for dinner, Shankaran Pillai, every time he wants to ask something of his wife, he says, "My sweetie pie, my honey, my boo-boo-boo, my bulbul, my choo-choo-choo," like this. After the dinner is over and the chat is over, the friend is leaving, the Shankaran Pillai came to the door to see him off. He said, "You're really having an amazing life. Me and my wife can't even talk to each other properly. Every time you refer to her, all this sweetie, honey, choo-choo-choo, boo-boo-boo, all this stuff, you're really having an amazing life, aren't you?" Shankaran Pillai said, "Are you crazy, man? 7 years ago I forgot her name."
Oh no.
So many people are well only when they lose their faculties because their problem is of evolution. Their problem is just that they got upgraded and they don't know how to handle it.
So tell us, how many children do you have? How many children do you have? I know you spoke of a daughter. Yeah, we want to know about you. How many children do you have? All right, I won't ask you.
No, you can ask. I have millions of them, only one is my mistake.
Oh no, man, I like that one. I like that one.
I have many, but only one is my mistake.
Okay. Hey, this is really an awesome meeting. I can't even believe you're here. I'm just still in a daze. I'm just really happy to have you here with me and my friend Eben. This is really almost like a dream come true. We saw you and we were just in the stage of just reasoning with enlightenment, and we saw your story, how you became, one day you came and you fainted and you thought you were there for an hour and you were there for like 14 hours. That's my story. Didn't that happen to you? Yeah, so I thought that was amazing, and so I stayed a great fan, and I stayed following you. And then I was talking to Eben, and I would say, "Eben, you think we could ever get him down here? You think he'd come down here and talk to us? We never believed you would do it, and now you're here. That's just, man, so mind-boggling." Thank you, really.
So now that you asked this question, how to do the re-user's manual, about on 27th of October was the Diwali festival. It's a festival of lights in India. Because people, these millions of people have been supporting me, particularly for the river movements that I've been doing in India. 162 million people supported the movement. It's the largest movement anywhere in the world at any time. So, with money, with volunteering, in many ways they've been supporting us. So I thought on the festival day, let me offer them a gift. And I said, on the Diwali day, if you register in engineering online, which normally costs $150 per person, I said it's free on this day for you. Whoa! 740,000 people registered. It's cost me a few $1 million now.
Now, how do you feel about that? How did that make you feel?
It's fantastic that so many people were waiting to do it. So now I'm still in the same mode. So for all of you who are here today, we'll offer in engineering online free if you register before midnight today. That's the user's manual. I want you to understand, life is a certain exuberance of energy and a certain amount of time. This is all we have, a certain amount of time and a certain amount of energy. Do you have anything more? Rest is all imagined, isn't it? So this time is simply rolling away for everybody. We may think of many things, but actually time is just rolling away as you sit here. Since you came and sat here, you are 2 hours closer to your grave, yes or no? Hello? All of us. So you can't hold it back, you can't roll it back, time is just going. So the only thing you can manage is your energies. If you keep it phenomenally exuberant, you will know life with a certain intensity. If you keep it low, you will know life in a minimal way. So now this choice is yours. Now let's say time is passing, as the day passes into night, you'll feel a little sleepy. Why? Your energies are like… Now you fell asleep. As far as your experience is concerned, you're as good as dead, isn't it? You don't exist, the world doesn't exist for those few hours. But you woke up in the morning, once again the energy has renewed itself, and this is what you call as life. This renewal of energy and exuberance of energy is what you're referring to as life. So, if you want to experience life, if you want to know life, if you want to really ride this wave of life, your energy should be at the highest exuberance level or should it be put down? I'm asking you. Hi.
Hi.
So, you mean a different thing by saying hi.
Probably the only one that doesn't smoke marijuana or do any of it.
No, I'm not asking you any of those things. So, this…
You're a neat trick.
It is just that most people need all the time looking for rest, vacation, break from everything, simply because they don't know how to manage their thought and emotion. I see in the United States, people are saying, thank God it's Friday, because they suffer 5 days and they're going to enjoy 2 days. Life is not going to work like this. Life cannot work like this. If you do not know how to be joyful, then you're only looking for pleasure. If you were joyful, pleasure wouldn't matter because you're just joyful. Joy is not a consequence of some activity or something that you get or don't get. Joy is an ambience that is necessary to live life. If you do not know how to be peaceful and joyful, well, you cannot even enjoy your dinner tonight, isn't it? Hello? Can't enjoy a walk on the street, can't enjoy the few people who are around you. You cannot enjoy anything, you need all kinds of stimulus to find a little bit of pleasantness within yourself. When I say pleasantness, let's understand this. If this body becomes pleasant, we call this health. You want this or no?
Yes.
You must choose, I'm going to bless you.
Yes.
You want this body to be pleasant or no?
Yes, yes.
If it becomes very pleasant, we call it pleasure. If this mind becomes pleasant, we call it peace. If it becomes very pleasant, we call it joy. If these emotions become pleasant, we call this love. If it becomes very pleasant, we call it compassion. If these life energies become pleasant, we call this bliss. If it becomes very pleasant, we call this ecstasy. If our surroundings become pleasant, we call this success. Only to create pleasantness in our surroundings, we need the cooperation of various people and forces around us. But pleasantness of body, pleasantness of mind, pleasantness of emotion and energy is 100% your business. Yes or no?
I agree.
So, if you want to make this your business, before midnight you must register for In Engineering Online. It's free, otherwise tomorrow morning you can pay and register.
Oh, man. That's awesome. Well…